What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Saturday. I got a nice 6-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with 6 of my favorite plays in the slate, my money 6. So before we get going, if you could show some love to the like button, that'd be really appreciated. Let's try to get over 100 likes on this video and hop right into it. So first up, I'm going to go with Andre Drummond here, the drumsticks at 9,000 going against Portland. Better matchup on paper than what it looks like. Better matchup than it looks like on paper, because Portland typically with Nurkic is pretty stout defensively against centers, but Enes Kanter is a different story. He's not nearly as good defensively. He does allow a good amount of fantasy points to centers like we saw in the Knicks. So I think Andre Drummond will continue his good production from last game. Had 18 and 18 with 6 blocks, so he's really active in that one. And this game should be pretty competitive and play a good amount of minutes. He saw 39 minutes last time out against Portland. That was with Nurkic, though. Only got 39 DraftKings points, but I feel like he'll bounce back. And if you look at anything into the home splits, he is a lot better at home, averaging 6.6 DraftKings points on average more in Detroit. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I think he can get us over 50 DraftKings points. And for my second player, Devin Booker has been on an absolute tear, playing a good amount of minutes, shooting at a very high volume the last 3 games, 29 shots, 34 shots, and 27. And one thing you typically don't see with Booker is when he's putting up that many shots, he typically isn't very efficient. But the last 2 games, 65% and 55% from the field. Incredible stuff, and he put up 73 and 71 DraftKings points. So I'm going to try to hop on the bandwagon with Booker with just how high octane he has been as a scorer. And also the Grizzlies don't really play great defense with their current lineup against shooting guards. So I think Devin Booker could abuse that matchup here again and be that huge kind of offensive presence with everyone kind of just watching him on the Phoenix side of things. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my as my second guy. I'm going to go with Ben Simmons here. Embiid is ruled out, so this is a perfect spot for Ben Simmons to go absolutely ham. He did do that against Minnesota. He was getting whatever he wanted with Embiid in the lineup. The first time they played, only saw 26 minutes because they absolutely stomped them, had 55 DraftKings points, so he was super effective in limited minutes. In this game, without Embiid, like I said, he should be able to get some more shots, some more possible rebounds, and stuff like that. And also, he's been putting up a lot of defensive stats lately, which is really good to see, with some blocks and steals. And that could be the case again here without Embiid. Minnesota, they're kind of out of the playoff hunt, not looking for like very high competitive games. I would say they're just kind of going through the motions. I think Ben Simmons, in one of those kind of games, a meaningless game, can just use his athleticism and get whatever he wants here tonight and fill it up. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. I'm going to go with GORAN DRAGIC here at 5,800. Just a terrific spot for him with all the injuries to the Miami Heat. Josh Richardson is out and Justice Winslow. So those are 2 big kind of forces that clear the way for DRAGIC to have another huge game. He's coming off a triple-double last game, 61 DraftKings points, and he played 38 minutes. So pretty much a perfect situation for him to fill it up again. He's always been a guy that has had really good upside when he's gotten over 30 minutes, and that should be the case again here against New York. Their defense against point guards is definitely below average. It should be like a slight kind of uptick in possible points for Miami as well, just based on how the Knicks are really bad defensively, just all over the place. So I think DRAGIC can fill it up again here with the least high scoring numbers and assists. Obviously, the rebounds would be a plus again here, but I think he can get us over 30 DraftKings points. So a really good spot. I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. Then I'm going to go with Norman Powell, a value guy here at 3,700 going against Chicago. Chicago is pretty much putting out a G League team, so I think Toronto should definitely be able to handle them, get up big in this game, and he can do whatever he wants against the second unit as well. He was able to do that in 26 minutes against the same team the other night and put up 28 DraftKings points. So that's exactly what I'm looking for in this game, for Powell to step in, continue the scoring off the bench, and make this game highly lopsided. So that's exactly what we're looking for, around 20 plus DraftKings points at 3,700 will get us some really good value. So I'm going to lock him in there for some nice salary saving. And then Boban, he's going to be really popular at 3,500 with Embiid out, but he makes way too much sense, especially in this matchup against Karl-Anthony Towns, a team that does play their center position a good amount. So they're going to need that size to match up with them like Boban, and he can get us over 20 DraftKings points pretty easily in just like the first rotation or two in the lineup. In 17 minutes against Minnesota earlier this year, he almost put a double-double up at 10 points and 9 rebounds, good for 27 DraftKings points. So a really good upside, I think, in this matchup at 3,500. If he does get us closer to 20 minutes, then he can obviously go berserk with those minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So that's the money 6. You got Devin Booker, Norman Powell, Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, DRAGIC, and Boban. So really good upset across the board. Booker could go for 60 plus again here tonight. Simmons could go for 50 plus. Drummond could go for 50 plus. DRAGIC has honestly 40 plus upside. Boban could go for 30 plus. And Powell could go for over 30 as well if that game was really a blowout early. But that is it for the play. So I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. Over 100 likes would be amazing. Thank you if we can hit that. And also subscribe to the channel if you aren't, to continue to get these plays the remainder of the NBA season, and also heading into the MLB season if you do play MLB DFS as well. But good luck, and we'll see you back here again next time.